Good morning, students. So last class we discussed about chemical reactions of second group elements, alkaline earth metals. Coming to this chemical reactions, alkaline earth metals are less reactive than alkali metals comparatively. So it is reactive towards oxygen and atmospheric oxygen and water. When alkali ion earth metals, beryllium and magnesium does not react with oxygen and water, atmospheric oxygen and water. So that is beryllium, magnesium kinetically inert. Beryllium and magnesium kinetically inert towards oxygen and water. So beryllium and magnesium kinetically inert, do not react with the oxygen and atmospheric oxygen and water. However, beryllium and magnesium powder form, when beryllium is powder form, it is reactive with the atmospheric oxygen to form the beryllium oxide, with nitrogen to form beryllium nitrate. Okay, and due to high electropositivity nature of magnesium, react with atmospheric oxygen and nitrogen to form magnesium oxide and magnesium nitrate. And calcium, strontium, barium, so react with oxygen and water molecule to form oxides and hydroxides. This is we discuss reactivity towards atmospheric oxygen and water. Okay, and coming to reactivity towards halogens. So all alkaline earth metals, okay, react with halogen to form the alkali earth metal halides. MX type. Okay, alkali earth metals. That is only we discuss. Alkaline earth metals react with the halogen to form MX2 type. So however, whenever we have to prepare the beryllium fluoride, how we can beryllium fluoride? Thermal decomposition of ammonium tetrafluoroborate, berylate, ammonium tetrafluoroberylate. However, we can prepare the beryllium difluoride. How we can prepare? Thermal decomposition of ammonium tetrafluoroberylate. Thermal decomposition and heating to produce the ammonium fluoride and beryllium fluoride. And however, we can prepare the beryllium fluoride from beryllium oxide, oxide of beryllium, react with chlorine and through the carbon at 600 to 800 Kelvin temperature and heating. So alkaline earth metals and heating with the halogens to produce alkaline earth metal halides. Okay. However, you can prepare the beryllium fluoride from thermal decomposition of ammonium tetrafluoroberylate or thermal decomposition to form the ammonium fluoride and beryllium fluoride. And beryllium fluoride you can prepare from beryllium oxide, react with chlorine in the presence of carbon at 600 to 800 Kelvin temperature between to produce beryllium chloride and carbon monoxide. This only we discuss yesterday class. Let us today class we are going to discuss reactivity towards hydrogen. So reactivity towards hydrogen today class. So yesterday we discussed only two chemical reactions, reactivity towards oxygen and water molecule and reactivity towards halogens. Today we are going to discuss reactivity towards hydrogen. So all alkaline earth metals except beryllium, react with hydrogen to form alkaline earth metal hydrides. Alkaline earth metals hydrides. All alkaline earth metals except hydrogen. All alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. All alkaline earth metals except beryllium. So combine with hydrogen to form hydrides. Okay, it's clear. All alkaline earth metals except beryllium combine with dihydrogen to form hydrides. Is it clear? All alkaline earth metals except beryllium. Here is very important. Except beryllium. Beryllium do not combine with hydrogen and do not form the hydrides. Except beryllium, remaining all alkaline earth metals directly react with hydrogen to form the hydrides. That means metal hydrides, alkaline earth metals hydrides. Once first group and second group elements react with hydrogens to form the hydrides. Name is what? Hydrides. Very important, hydrides. When first group and second group elements combine with hydrogen to form the which compounds? Compound name is what? Hydrides. Metallic hydrides. First group elements means alkali metal hydrides. Second group means alkaline earth metal hydrides. Is it clear? So that is one. So when all alkaline earth metals except beryllium combine with dihydrogen to form hydrides except beryllium. So that is, for example, metal react with hydrogen. Okay. So metal hydrides. So directly will combine MH2 type. That is MH2. So MH2 type only there is ALA. So whatever is there, that is ALA, MH2 type alkaline earth metal hydrides will be produced. MH2 type. Here is M is except beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. Except this is what? Hydrides. Metal alkaline earth metal hydrides. Simply hydrides. Alkaline earth metal hydrides. Is it clear? So except beryllium. Why? Because beryllium won't react directly with hydrogen? Because of it is so many reasons is there. Because of it is small atomic size, it is having high hydration enthalpies. Okay, so many reasons. It is diagonal with aluminum. So many reasons is there. That's why it won't react with dihydrogen. Except beryllium, remaining all alkaline earth metals directly combine with hydrogen to form the hydrides. So then how we can prepare the beryllium hydride? How we can prepare the beryllium hydride? Simply. So however, beryllium hydride is prepared from, in the presence of reducing reagents. Beryllium chloride react with reducing reagent. Beryllium chloride react with reducing reagent, lithium aluminum hydride, to produce the beryllium hydride. Plus lithium chloride plus AlCl3. Is it clear? So how, whenever beryllium do not react directly with hydrogen, do not form the metal hydrides, alkaline metal hydrides. But however, so beryllium hydride we can prepare from, so beryllium chloride is reacting with the reducing reagent. It is the strong reducing reagent. This name is lithium aluminum hydride. Is it clear? This name is lithium. It is the strong reducing reagent. Is it clear? So whenever alkali and earth metals they combine with the dihydrogen to form hydrides. Okay, so it is except beryllium, remaining all alkaline earth metals combine with the hydrogen to form the hydrates. So however, so beryllium hydrates, how we can prepare beryllium hydride? How we can prepare beryllium hydride? So beryllium hydride is prepared from, so beryllium chloride is reacted with the reducing reagent, strong reducing reagent of lithium aluminum hydride to form the beryllium hydride and lithium chloride and aluminum trichloride. Okay. These all are in the presence of upon heating only. These all are upon heating. Okay. So all alkaline earth metals except beryllium combine with the dihydrogen in the presence of upon heating to form hydrides. Upon heating, these all are upon heating, whenever it is heating only. Okay, so whenever direct alkaline earth metals combine with hydrogen, combine with the except beryllium, combine with the dihydrogen and upon heating, in the presence of heating to form hydrides. These all are upon heating. Okay, so this is the reactivity towards hydrogen. Is it clear, Amma? Reactivity towards hydrogen. And next one is reactivity towards acids. Is it clear? So all alkaline earth metals except beryllium combine with dihydrogen upon heating to form, in the presence of heating to form hydrides. Simple. This equation you remember. So alkaline earth metals except beryllium combine with hydrogen on heating to form hydrides. This is reactive towards. So how we can prepare beryllium hydride? So beryllium chloride react with lithium aluminum hydride, strong reducing reagent to form beryllium hydride and lithium chloride and aluminum chloride. Okay. And coming to the reactivity towards acids. Reactivity towards acids. So next one. So reactivity towards acids. So all alkaline earth metals. So react with acids to liberate the dihydrogen gases. All alkaline earth metals. So react with the acids. All acids, hydrogen chloride. Okay. So hydrogen bromide and sulfuric acid, whatever is there. So all alkaline earth metals, react with the acids. For example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. Example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, okay, hydrogen bromide, okay, etc. So all alkaline metals react with acids to liberate dihydrogen gas. Liberate means what? Releases. Liberate. So all alkaline earth metals react with acids. For example, hydrogen chloride, acid, sulfuric acid, hydrogen bromide and etc. to liberate dihydrogen gas. All alkaline earth metals. So that is example is metals. For example, hydrochloric acid, okay, to form NCl salt, okay, plus hydrogen gas. Is it clear? See, here is 2 metals. So here is all alkaline earth metals. So this, so beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. So however, some beryllium and radium do not react with the acids. Okay, is it clear? All alkaline earth metals combine with or react with acids. Example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, hydrogen bromide and etc. to liberate dihydrogen gas. Here is hydrogen gas. This gas, hydrogen gas. To liberate hydrogen gas is liberated. Is it clear? Simple. All alkaline earth metals react with acids to liberate dihydrogen gas. This is the another chemical reactions. Okay, and next one is reducing nature. Next one is reducing nature. Reducing nature. So reducing nature. So reducing nature of alkaline earth metals. Okay. So reducing nature. Next one is reducing nature. Reducing nature. So reducing nature. So already know reducing reagent. So alkali metals are strong reducing reagents. Strong reagent. So alkaline earth metals also act as strong reducing reagents. But when compared with alkali metals, it is very less reducing reagents. Is it clear? So alkaline earth metals act as strong reducing reagents. Alkaline, like alkali metals, like alkali metals, like alkali metals, like alkali metals. Alkaline earth metals also. Alkaline earth metals also. Alkaline earth metals also. Metals also act as strong reducing agents. Strong reducing agents. Strong reducing reagents or agents. So like alkali metals also act as strong reducing reagents. Like alkali metals, alkaline earth metals also act as strong reducing reagents. So because of high negative, large negative reduction potentials is having, because of, so alkaline earth metals having large negative reduction potential because of it is having large negative reduction potential. Large negative reduction potential values. Because of it is having large negative reduction potential. More negative reduction potential undergoes act as strong reducing reagents. So however, alkaline earth metals having less reducing reagent when compared with than the alkali metals. However, alkaline earth metals having so less reducing reagents. Alkaline earth metals are less reducing reagent than alkali metals. Comparatively alkali metals, alkaline earth metals is less reducing reagents. Okay, so however alkaline earth metals are act as less reducing reagents than alkali metals. However, alkaline earth metals act as less reducing agents than alkali metals. Is it clear? Whenever alkaline earth metals also act as strong reducing reagents like alkali metals. When comparison between alkali metals and alkaline earth metals act as less reducing reagents than alkali metals because of alkaline earth metals having less negative reduction potential value than alkali metals. Alkali metals having more reduction potential, more large negative reduction potential values having. Is it clear? So why alkaline earth metals act as less reducing reagent than alkali metals? Because of alkali metals having more negative reduction values, more negative reduction potential values. But alkaline earth metals is less reducing, less reduction potential value comparatively. That is the reason. Is it clear what I am saying? So alkali metals and alkaline earth metals, which is strong reducing reagents? Alkali metals. Why? Because alkali metals having more negative reduction potential values. More negative reduction potential values. Okay. Here, so whenever in alkaline earth metals group wise, beryllium is having less negative reduction potential value than alkaline earth metals. metals. In group wise, beryllium is having less negative reduction potential value other than alkaline earth metals. Is it clear? So simply remember, so reducing reagent means what? Already know what is the meaning of reducing reagent. Reducing reagent means electron donor. Reducing reagent means electron donor. So whenever reducing nature like alkali metals, alkaline earth metals also strong reducing reagent only. Okay, so because of it is having more large negative reduction potential values. However, alkaline earth metals act as less reducing reagent than alkali metals because of alkali metals having more negative reduction values because of alkali metals more negative reduction potential values than alkaline earth metals. Is it clear? Simply, so alkaline earth metals act as a strong reducing agent because of it is having more large negative reduction potential. When comparison between alkali metals and alkaline earth metals, alkali metals is act as strong reducing agent than alkaline earth metals because of alkali metals having more negative reduction potential values than alkaline earth metals. Okay, so beryllium is having less negative reduction potential value other than alkaline earth metals. Beryllium is having very important. Beryllium having less negative reduction potential value. Beryllium. So here is one more important point. Beryllium having less negative reduction potential values. So beryllium, very important. Beryllium having less negative reduction potential value other than alkaline earth metals. Is it clear? Other than alkaline metals, beryllium having less negative reduction potential value. It is nearly minus 1.7 volt. Okay, it is beryllium is nearly minus 1.7 volt, that is less. But other alkaline metals, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium, minus 2.7, minus 2.9, minus 2.3, minus 2.5, like that only. But beryllium having less negative reduction potential value. Beryllium is having less negative reduction potential value than other than alkaline earth metals. It is because of due to larger hydration enthalpies of the small size of beryllium ion. Okay, so it is because of why beryllium having coming to the alkali metals, lithium is more negative reduction potential. You are saying like you are thinking like this, sir. In first group, lithium is the strongest reducing reagent, minus 3. Why it is beryllium minus 1.7? Because of due to larger hydration enthalpy of small size of beryllium plus 2 ion. Why beryllium having less negative reduction potential value other than alkaline earth metals due to larger hydration enthalpy of due to larger hydration enthalpy of small size of beryllium ion, small size of beryllium plus 2 ion. Okay, so combined with so high enthalpy, high atomization of enthalpy values. This combined with the high atomization of enthalpy value. Okay, because why beryllium plus 2? Why beryllium is having less negative reduction potential value than other than alkaline earth metals because of due to larger hydration enthalpy of small size of beryllium plus 2 ion It is the radiation energy. Enthalpy means energy. It is associated with the high atomization enthalpy value of beryllium ion. Is it clear? It is associated with small size and associated with. So due to larger radiation enthalpy of small size of beryllium ion and associated with high atomization enthalpy of metal atom. Is it clear? With the high atomization of enthalpy of enthalpy of the metal atom. Is it clear? So due to this reason, beryllium having less negative reduction potential value other than alkaline earth metals. Okay, you are getting doubt. Lithium is having more negative reduction potential value, okay, compared to other alkalides. Why beryllium is having less negative reduction potential value means this is the reason. Due to larger radiation enthalpy of small size of very small size of beryllium ion. It is associated with high atomization of enthalpy. High atomization of large value of high atomization enthalpy of metal atom value, very large value. Here is ionization enthalpy also large value, and it is associated with the large value of atomization enthalpy. High means large value. High means here is large value of atomization enthalpy of metal atom. Due to this reason, beryllium having less negative reduction potential value. You are getting one doubt. What is the meaning of atomization enthalpy? Atomization enthalpy means whenever compound is there, whenever compound is converted to its atom. Compound is converted to atom. That is called atomization of enthalpy. For example, methane you can take CH4. So CH4 is the methane. So this is the compound molecule. Molecule is converted to its atom, carbon and 4 hydrogen atoms. So this is called enthalpy of atomization. It is represented delta H AT. Enthalpy of atomization or atomization enthalpy. So whenever beryllium having enthalpy of atomization is having value very high. Due to that reason, it is having beryllium having less negative reduction potential value other than alkaline earth metals. Why beryllium having less negative reduction potential value other than alkaline earth metals? Because of large hydration enthalpy of small size of beryllium ion. It is associated with very large value of enthalpy of atomization of metal atom. Enthalpy of atomization both are same. Enthalpy of atomization or atomization both are same. Enthalpy of atomization or atomization enthalpy both are same. So what is the meaning of enthalpy of atomization? Whenever molecule you can take, substance you can take. So substance is converted to atoms, we require energy. Whenever we have large molecule, big molecule is there. So molecules is converted to atom, we require what? You can break the molecule. CH4 is there, break the molecule. Then it is break, then carbon and 4 hydrogens is there. So we require energy or not? Energy only. That energy is called atomization of enthalpy. Simple. That is represented delta H AT. Delta means change in energy. H means enthalpy. AT means atomization. Small a or AT small a. Atomization. Is it clear on what I am saying? Enthalpy of atomization is what? The molecules or substance is converted into atoms. So we require energy. That energy is called enthalpy of atomization. Whenever the amount of energy is required, one molecule or one substance is converted into its atoms is called enthalpy of atomization. Simple. Is it clear now? That is the enthalpy of atomization. So beryllium is converted whenever beryllium molecule is there. Okay. For example, beryllium chloride is there. You can convert it to beryllium atom chloride atom. So we require converted to beryllium atom and chlorine, we require more energy, large value of enthalpy of atomization. Due to that reason, both higher hydration enthalpy of beryllium, already know down the group. So hydration enthalpy values is decrease. Beryllium is more hydration enthalpy compared to alkaline metals. Alkaline earth metals having more hydration enthalpy. This is already you know. Already I given clarity about the hydration enthalpy. What is the meaning of enthalpy of atomization? When molecular substance is there, so converted into atoms, we require energy. That amount of energy is called enthalpy of atomization. That amount of energy is called enthalpy of atomization. Whenever beryllium substance, beryllium molecule is there, you convert it to beryllium atom, so we require more energy, larger value of, high means larger value of atomization. Okay. Due to that reason, beryllium having less negative reduction potential value, less negative reduction potential value. Is it clear? Is it clear? You understand what is the enthalpy of atomization means? Simply remember, enthalpy of atomization means substance or molecules converted into atoms. We require energy. We require energy. This is called enthalpy of atomization. Whenever substance or molecules is converted to its atoms, it adds some. We require energy. That energy is called enthalpy of atomization. It is represented delta H8. This terms is we will discuss in thermodynamics. Okay, thermodynamics topic. Is it clear? So this is the reducing nature of alkaline earth metals. Okay. So I hope you are understand. So after watching this video, immediately read textbook. You will get one idea about this concept. Okay. Thank you.